I'm Layla.
And I'm Emma.
Yo, Tom Murphy, aka Mr. Incredible.
And I'm Addison.
And I'm Maria.
And I'm Kieran.
I'm Paige.
I'm F.I.S.H.
And I'm Nevaeh.
I'm Lydia.
I'm Riley.
I'm Grayson.
What are our guidelines, you ask?
So normally we say confidentiality is key, but since this is going on the internet, we can't exactly say that. So we do ask that whatever you say about the circle, that you are kind and respectful to the people who are being brave enough to share their stories.
Okay, this is the sacred little talking piece, and we can't talk without it because it's important to make sure that everyone in the circle is heard.
If you don't feel comfortable talking in the circle, it is all right to pass. Just be respectful of others who are talking. This talking piece goes around in one consecutive direction for the entire circle to make sure that everybody has their voices and opinions heard.
Got it?
And welcome
To the
Fish.
perspective.
All right, welcome back to the F.I.S.H Perspective podcast, y'all. I'm so excited. New year, new fishers. I'm so very excited. Don't make fun of me. So we're gonna start off with an icebreaker instead of an activator. With this icebreaker, for this first time, we're all gonna say our names, and then you're gonna tell me what color folder you would have for your English class. Good? Here we go.
My name's Nevaeh, and my English folder is currently yellow.
I think probably green. Oh, Maria.
My name's Riley, and my English folder is red.
My name's Addie, and I think that it's yellow.
My name's Emma, and my English folder would be blue.
My name is Mrs. Paulhemus, and my English folder would be green.
My name is Grayson, and my folder would be yellow.
My name is Maddie, and mine would be purple.
My name is Yellow, and my English folder is F.I.S.H.
My name is Lydia, and my English folder would be yellow.
My name is Layla, and my English folder would be purple.
My name is Kieran, and my English folder would be green.
My name is Anna, or Miss Stitt, and thank goodness I don't have to have an English folder, but it would be yellow.
My name's Addison, and right now my English folder is pink, but that's also because I like them to match my binders. So if I could choose a color, I think I would choose purple, because it's favorite color, favorite class. LOL. So now I'm going to pass the mic to Nevaeh, and she's going to get us started with our first question.
Alrighty, we gotta open the little fish here. Try not to grab more than one.
You want me to hold that?
Yes, please. Alrighty. What's the thing you're most excited for senior year?
I think that I'm most excited for graduation. And it's not because I want to leave, because I really don't want to leave, but it's more because I just am excited to, like, be connected and, like, feel like a group, I guess, with my whole class. I also am excited for, like, all my family and friends to watch me come and celebrate my achievements.
I'm also excited for graduation because I'm leaving. But I also can't wait. I just like, I don't know.
I'm obviously excited for graduation, but I'm also like sad because we'll probably never see a lot of the people ever again. So.
I'm not excited for graduation. It makes me sad just thinking about it because we were these little kids walking around just like playing on playgrounds and, I don't know, making new friends, and now we're all almost, 18, 17 for some of us. Some of us are babies in this class. No, but I think I'm most excited about, like, all the upcoming, like, senior things that we have going on. I mean, like, it's our last homecoming spirit week, and then We did already have our senior sunrise. I am excited for the toga day this Friday. What else? Senior sunset. We should have that in the spring, right? Yeah, I'm really excited for that one.
So I have to go back in time a little bit because my senior year was quite some time ago, but I think I was most excited for just all of the activities that led up to graduation, because we did some really cool things. I went here and then graduated from a school in Florida, so they did things a little bit differently. We had grad night at Disney World, and that was cool. So just all those fun activities that you do as a senior, and then just trying to bond with those friends that you know probably not going to follow up with in the years to come.
Yeah, I would say that I like all the lasts because like Emma said, it's our last homecoming spirit week. So I just feel like we're all more connected because we're all going through it together. So it's like more fun in a way.
I agree with everyone else. It's very uniting, and it shows you how like you grew up with everyone. So it's like, I don't know. I'm really sad about it, but I'm also really happy.
I think it's really cool what you're doing. I don't know if you did this last year, but I really like what you're doing with the random question and leaving it up to fate to see what we're all going to talk about. It's kind of cool. And then I am most excited to see how you prank Mr. Barry.
Yeah, I think I'm most excited for all of the senior events, the last stuff, my last my I'm not excited for them, or my last concerts and stuff. It's gonna be really, really sad. I know I'm gonna cry. I'm not ready for graduation.
I completely agree. I'm definitely not ready to leave this place, especially because the sports aspect on it. Senior nights are so sad. I wasn't sad during cross country senior night, but indoor and outdoor is definitely going to be really hard. And I'm really not looking forward to walking through the halls because I have so many little siblings here that it's just going to be so hard to leave them.
I'm very excited to get out of here. I love it here, but I'm very excited to graduate. I'm also very saddened by doing everything for the last time, you know, like the last shows, last concerts, last musical here. It'll be a hot mess. But I'm very excited to just go out and try some new things in a new place. So I'm just excited to wrap it all up.
I thought you were going to say that you weren't excited to walk down toward the stage of graduation because I was dreading that and I was so nervous that I would trip. I'm really excited for your senior walk. That's one of my favorite things as a teacher, just getting excited for you all in the hall and then some of you giving hugs. That's so exciting when you do that. And Emma, I know you were saying you remember being a little kid, and I don't remember that, but I was looking at a lot of you when you were talking, and you're still you were little in 10th grade when we started leadership together, and I'm still gonna remember just it was yesterday that Riley was talking about falling down the stairs, and you were just so small. You've been talking about being ready to leave since then, I think, but yeah, I'm gonna miss the younger versions of you, and I think probably more than any other class, I think I've seen you grow, and that makes sense because I haven't been here that long, but knowing you as 10th, 11th, and 12th graders, that's sad.
I'm most excited for senior year. I've tried so many new things. Fun fact, I've done, okay, this is gonna sound bad when I say it, 6 or 7 of the sports that our school offers out of 13, but that's not even me trying to make a joke. I've literally done 6 or 7 of the sports here. And out of all the sports, I've finally found a sport where I'm oh my gosh, I feel this is such a safe place and I love it so, so much. Because every other sport is we'll like you today if we really have to. That's the vibes you get sometimes. And it's kind of tough, but you get what I'm saying. And sometimes it's I'm excited that I'm being brave enough to try all these new things. And I think that's what I'm excited about, is the fact that last year Addison would not have come to school with grandma curlers in her hair. Addison did that yesterday. Last year, I would not have come to school with these little firework pom-pom things in my head. and especially not going on air anywhere. Like, that would not be in my definition of Addison last year. I was, like, timid and, like, scared to just, like, be fun and be authentic. But this year I'm like, who's going to say otherwise? Like, I honestly don't care what people think, because what are they going to say next year? Oh, remember when you did this? You're not going to tell me that next year. I won't be here. So joke's on you, buddy. But I just like the bravery aspect that I get, and graduation. I'm excited to be done high school, just because high school is not, in fact, the best 4 years of your life, as people like to say. They lied. They lied. But I'm excited to, like, grow and just become my own little person, or big person, because I'm not really little anymore, but details.
I don't know. I'm excited for everything. I mean, we have, like Kieran said, like, we have the last year of band, orchestra, chorus. We have our senior banquet for that specifically. We have senior banquet, like the dance. But I don't know. I remember last year being a junior, and, like, I looked up to the seniors and I was like, oh my God, like, I want to be them next year. And then they left, and I'm kind of like, I miss them. Like, I miss being not at the top of the pyramid of the high school, but, like, not quite at the bottom either. But, like, I've seen so many people go out of their comfort zone this year because it is our last year. Like, we can take chances and it's fun. Like, we have Papa Smurf here today because seniors wear blue, and Papa Smurf dressed up full Papa Smurf, had the belly and everything. They said if you rub the belly, you get 27 years of prosperity for you and your family. I rubbed that belly. But I think it's one of those things that, like, I'm excited for everything that is coming, but I'm also scared because, like, it is the last years, and I'm so excited to go to college. Like, I'm excited to study what I want to study and meet people that want to do the same thing. But I think there's also the aspect that, like, I don't think, like, out of this room just right now, after we graduate, I don't think half of us will talk as much, at least. And I'm hoping that we can, like, stay connected. But, like, I'm excited for the small things, like senior skip day. You bet I am planning with a ton of my friends a big trip, like, somewhere. Like, maybe we'll go Great Escape and just spend the entire day there, get massive sunburns, and come to school the next day and all have, like, weird tan lines, like, funny stuff like that. Senior sunset, I'm excited for that. But I don't know if I'm ready to say goodbye yet, but I'm also, like, not ready to stay here. Like, I don't know. I'm happy to get out.
Okay, the next question is, any day now. What's something that makes you confident?
Like when I'm walking in the halls and people, like, just give me, like, a smile, or, like, whenever Addie will, like, see me, she'll be like, oh, hey, Riley J, and I'll be like, oh, hey, Addie B. Oh, sorry, Rayleigh J. And it, like, I just makes me feel, like, confident about myself. Or, like, even when someone's like, oh, like, I like your shoes, or, oh, I like, you know, whatever I'm wearing, or my hair. Or even, like, when my sister compliments me, because then I know I look good. So that, yeah.
I agree. Like, when you come in the morning, if you have, like, late arrival and all your friends are, like, at the couches and they're like, oh my God, Addie K. Like, I don't know. Like, because you do that to me, like, every morning. So, like, just, like, that little, like, mood booster or, like, confidence boost in the morning, just, like, I don't know.
I agree with both of the Addies, especially when we walk into leadership class first period and you're just full of joy. Same with you, Missed It. You're just like, how are we going to get this morning started? What are we going to talk about? Are we going to do, like, a game? Are we going to just sit and talk? Usually we don't even use a talking piece during our circles. We just all yell.
I agree. I think what makes me confident is when somebody tells me I've done a good job or gives me a compliment on my crazy socks or, you know, just something like that. It makes you feel good about yourself.
Yeah, I agree. Just, like, the simple, like, hi or smile, like, just, I guess, being recognized or, like, seen in the hallway. And I agree with like getting compliments on like your outfit or something. It's like, oh, like it just gives you that confidence booster and makes you like feel better, I guess.
So this sounds crazy, but over the summer I shaved off my eyebrows. Yeah, I have no eyebrows. These aren't real. So I don't look like this during the weekends. I'm usually way more like dressed up, but I'm too lazy to dress up in the morning. But believe it or not, having no eyebrows has given me the confidence just to like go out and be like, boom, I'm bold and stuff like that. Like downtown, I love dressing up, and like all the old people are like, oh, what the heck? What is that? And I'm like, I don't know. I really like it. So if you're ever thinking about shaving your eyebrows or doing something crazy, you should do it.
That might have to be the next one on my list. I don't know. I had a coach when I was around your age. He constantly would say, like, confidence is a verb. And our team was terrible. We lost like every game, but I would go out there and I'd be like, yeah, confidence is a verb. Like, it's an action. I'm choosing to be confident today. And then we'd lose by like 50, and you'd be like, it's fine, it's whatever. We'll get them next time, boys. But I really learned something from those experiences. I think that there's a way to be confident without being cocky, right? And if you truly believe in yourself, and you can talk yourself up, and if you lose, as long as you're humble in your loss, and you go over to the other team, you shake their hand, say great game, we're going to try and get you next time. You look like a crazy person, but confidence truly is a choice, and I've taken that into my career now. And when I go into a brand new school where I don't really know anybody and I'm a little bit terrified, wearing something ridiculous helps, because people, you said being seen in the hallway, well, people are automatically going to see you when you're wearing something really ridiculous. And outside of that, if you just need like a quick rush of confidence, my go-to is early 2000s rap music. You get some Nelly, some Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, you're going to be confident. You can't get through that without confidence.
Probably just like being nice to other people and doing things for other people. Like, for some reason, just like helping people out and like doing something for them, or like complimenting somebody, or like saying hi. Like, I love saying hi to people in the hallway and like my teachers and stuff, and asking, oh, how are you? It makes me feel a lot better. And it kind of gives me like that boost of confidence that I usually need to get throughout the day. Like, you'll see me start walking faster in the hallway, or with more of like yeah.
I completely agree with Lydia. Like, just complimenting someone, like, walking through the hall is just gives you that good feeling. But also, like, my friends give me a lot of confidence. So the other day, I was going to Target with some of my friends, and I'm not, like, the type, like, if I'm going out, like, I'll wear, like, sweatpants and a sweatshirt. Like, I don't really, like, go out of my comfort zone a lot. And I've realized that, like, I'm probably going to move away after college, just because, like, my significant other's going into the military, so if we like stay together, then I'm obviously gonna go with him. And so like, I went to Target with a wig on the other day, just for fun. And like, for Spirit Day yesterday, half my teachers didn't recognize me because I was wearing a wig and glasses and all dressed up. And I like never did that in my past years, and that just gives me confidence when my friends are like, oh yeah, you look good. So, I don't know, I think friends are definitely like some of the things that give you the most confidence.
I agree. Something specifically, I like when I get small compliments, because if I get a bigger compliment, I feel like it's forced, or like someone told you to say it. Like go tell him he did a good job. Okay. So when someone just like passes by me and is like, oh, by the way, you did really great here. Your outfit was fire that day. I'm like, thanks. That actually does mean something. But I do like it when you like walk through the halls and you get a random compliment. I did today for this. Do I believe all of them? No. Because sometimes people will just say that. But I choose to believe them for the feeling of that, just, benefit of the doubt. People can be nice. And I always choose to believe that people will be nice, innocent until proven guilty type of thing. But friends, I would say, are the most important. When a friend tells you you did a good job or you look good, that means a lot. My brother never tells me I look good. Supportive sibling does not exist. I was late to school. I pulled up second period. He looked at me and was like, "Why do you look like you're going for a job interview, you old man?" So my brother and I, he's great. Love that man. I just think also being nice to other people, giving compliments makes me feel good about myself. So yeah, I'm ranting now.
No, you're not. I'm glad you said that because it gave me things I wanted to say. First of all, the brother thing. Yeah, for a while. No offense, Jeffrey, if you're listening, but he had not said a nice thing to me, like, ever. Like, we were the siblings that are always kind of bickering, like, wanting to push each other down the stairs and that type of thing. And then I remember for my senior picture, we were just sitting in the living room. Like, he lived far away at this point, but he came back and he's like, "Man, you look really beautiful." I'm like, I don't know, it has stuck with me for like 11 years now, and it was cute because he never gives me compliments. But I'm with you and Lydia on the just like being nice people. I don't know, this is my first podcast. Can we name names in a good way? Yeah. Okay. I met Matthew McMillan in the hall, and I've never met him. I'm sorry, but I was walking down the hall and he's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hey," and he's like, "I don't know your name. I just know you as the nice teacher. What's your name?" I'm like, "That's very cute." I'm like, "I don't know your name. I just know you as the nice guy who held the door open for me one time." So that was cute. I think it probably made us both feel confident because we're like, we don't know each other, but here's a little compliment. What else? And then I was thinking when you were talking, Maddie, how cool you are. And yes, you are so confident. You're kind of what I think of when I think of somebody who has that confidence. And I agree with you that I think is when I put myself out there and do something that makes me feel a little bit timid, makes me feel the opposite of confident, and in fact more like vulnerable and small. Like I go to a concert by myself or like go on a road trip. After doing that, yeah, you feel good. You feel pretty confident.
I am not a confident person to begin with, so I like to give people the confidence that I don't have, just because I know how valuable that can be towards other people, which in return gives me the confidence to speak up to someone, because you have to be brave to go up to someone. Like, I commented for Spirit Week, obviously, someone came into school as the Lorax, and they had like their face painted orange, like they had the wig, they had the belly, like they had everything, they had the tree, like they brought a tree to school. And I'm like, I love the commitment you have for this. This is amazing. And that takes bravery to be able to go up to someone. I've never talked to this person. I actually couldn't tell you who it is because I can't tell who the face is, but that's besides the point. And like that takes bravery to just be able to go up to someone and be like, "Good job. I'm proud of you for doing this." Because honestly, my senior heart is very proud of this little sophomore who came up, because I would not be that person. And just things like that, because I feel like people get so down on themselves that as soon as they get a second to be confident in themselves, they already found 3 reasons why they shouldn't be. So I will always be like, "What's up, Rayleigh J?" Every single time. I will always call Addie Buddy because that's what we do. We have our little talks in the hallway. Maddie Buffett, I will always, "What's up, Maddie Buffett?" Like, I have these little quips that I send to people, and I just, like, they're important to me because I know it gives someone a little burst of energy or pep in their step, like Lydia was talking about earlier, or just, like, something they needed. Because sometimes people have a bad day, and that one little, "If you need something, I'm here." Or I did that to someone when I was in 10th grade, and their mom texted my mom, and they're like, "That made my daughter's day." And she was having a really rough day. And little did I know that little, like, "I'm here for you, buddy." Like, you never know what impact you can have on someone's life. And I just think that's such an important value that brings more confidence out in me and also more confidence out in others. That was a really long story to get there, but you got the drift.
So I'm going to have to agree with Lydia and Kieran. I think my friends and the people I surround myself with give me the most confidence. Like, so last year, right, with Summit? So last year for Summit, we were sitting in the room painting our nails with Tom. If y'all don't know Tom, he's awesome. But we were sitting in the room painting our nails with Tom, and Lydia's sitting next to me. Araya's there. I think Addie, yeah, you were there too. And I mentioned, I was like, oh yeah, there's this really cool like callback thing we did at Hobie, and he's like, you want to try it? And like, I have massive stage fright. Like, I was terrified, and Lydia's like, I'll go up with you. And I stood in front of a room with a lot of people in it and just started talking. Now, did it fail horribly? Absolutely. Because nobody wanted to do it and didn't understand. But that's okay, because, like, there's a picture. It's a really bad picture. But there's a picture of me, brightest smile, holding a microphone, something I would have never done. And Lydia was just up there like, yeah, come on, let's do it. Let's go. Let's get it done. And honestly, like, my past makes me confident too. Like, I used to be a quirky kid, as Addie so kindly reminded me the other morning. I used to walk around saying, my name's Nevaeh, heaven spelled backwards. And Addie the other day, I was like, do you know how to spell my name? Because I don't even remember the conversation. But we were messing around with like names and stuff. I was like, do you know how to spell my name? She goes, I'm Nevaeh with heaven spelled backwards. And I was like, I just like suddenly like she remembered that. And I was like, oh, okay. And I kind of like thought about it for a second. I was like, you know, I've grown. That makes me really happy, because at least I don't walk around saying that anymore. And so like tiny things, every time she moves, fluff is flying up in the air too. So that makes me like really confident and know like I can surround myself. Like, I honestly, I think this year is the most I've talked to Addie at all. Like, last year, I talked to her a little bit, but it was mainly, like, tiny little conversations or just a hi in the hallway, but she'd be dead set on getting through the hallway. So, you know, sometimes those got denied. But, for the most, yeah, she walks through the hallway, guys, with a face like,
I'm on a mission.
and then I look at her, like, literally, I think I did this, like, yesterday. I looked at her and go, hi, Addie. She goes, and keeps walking. But I think the people that I surround myself with, my past, all of that makes me confident, even though I've never, like, truly known Addie. Like, she can literally smile at me, and I'll be like, she smiled, guys. She smiled. And that'll make my day, so.
It's really funny you said that, because I think that my past makes me, like, not as confident, because I feel like I was much more confident when I was, like, an 8th grader, which is crazy to think about, because I've been in this school. You'd think if I've been in this school longer, I'd be more confident, but I feel like I just had, like, more, I don't know, I didn't have as many fears when I was in 8th grade, and now that I'm, like, older and I know what people think of other people, I get scared when I'm, like, doing things like spirit weeks. Like, you guys are all my grades, so you guys know I used to go crazy in spirit weeks, and, like, now I'm a little bit more hesitant to do that because I don't know what people think of me. And I think that in 8th grade I did know what people thought of me. But I think that what makes me confident is doing something that I'm scared about, like riding a roller coaster for the first time, and like overcoming my fears, I guess, I think makes me confident. But hold on.
Wait, this is the same one. It's the same one.
Okay, no, it's Riley's turn.
Just go.
No, Riley, it's your turn. I'm not going.
Go.
Oh my God, bro. It's a little hot in here. Let's see here. Okay. What's a piece of advice you don't agree with?
Oh. I don't know. Is it gonna go back around? If not, that's totally okay. Okay.
I'll answer it when it comes back around.
Oh, I got a good one. So, since I have a cross-country meet tonight, if I hear this piece of advice, I'm stopping the race. I'm not running anymore. Because I've heard it so many times. So our coach, obviously is, out there running with us. And he's always like, you're, 400 meters away from the finish line. But really, you're, a mile away from the finish line. And you're, you start picking it up. So I know this isn't, relevant to anything, actual, advice. But when he's like, just pick it up. You're, 400 meters away. And really, you're 800, so you start sprinting, and then you're dying at the end, and you can't move. It's not good.
Okay, I got one. I need to say this. And it's 50-50. However, treat others the way you want to be treated. No, hold up. I will always do it because there's really nothing to lose. However, whenever somebody tells me that they're just mean, just treat them how you'd want to be treated. No. Okay? Sometimes that does not work. I have been bullied since 9th grade in different ways by different people. Whatever, don't care. Doesn't bother me. And I will go and be as nice as humanly possible to some people, and they're just mean. So I have decided that I will always treat people with as much kindness as I can possibly treat you. But I'm not going to expect you to be nice back anymore, because sometimes that just doesn't. Some people are just not nice, y'all. Some people have bad days, and that's okay. I've had bad days, and I have been an absolute terrible person on those bad days. However, some people are just not nice, not kind, at least to me and to other people. So whenever someone tells me it's foolproof, it's a foolproof plan, treat others the way you want to be treated, they will be nice to you. That is false. They will not be nice to you if they are not capable of being nice. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
So I love this saying, and when he started talking, it came right in my mind. All I heard was, listen, Linda. That's all I heard, because that's what I like saying. Listen here, Linda. Come on. Anywho, I think part of your thing is, anything going against, don't rush the process. Because you're going to get there. It's just at your own pace. You're not going to make someone push you along the way. I think that's what I heard. Advice. I also agree with treat people how you want to be treated, because some people just can't be nice. They actually don't know how to be. And then it makes me think of, why are they this way? Is it because that's all they've ever seen? Because if, a kid sees their dad say, all these mean things, or their mom, not whoever, is saying all these mean things directed towards one person, that kid is just going to come up and direct it towards that one type of person. So it's kind of hard, because if that's all they ever know, then it's all they're ever going to do. But there comes a point in your life where we're 17 to 18, where you have to be okay, I know better. So come on. But advice that I don't agree with is that you should take as many advanced classes as you possibly can during your school year so you can save for college. They may help, but at the same point, you're saving quite a bit of money, but don't push yourself into something that's just going to stress you out throughout high school. Because high school is supposed to be fun, and this year, I'm just not having fun. I have no lunch. I have a study hall every other day, and I'm a senior, so seniors are supposed to be able to just lollygag and frolic in the cafeteria for study halls and stuff, and that is not my lifestyle. And I wish that it was part of my lifestyle, but I also wish there was a happy medium in between the two, where I'm still getting all the hard work done, but I'm also able to have fun. Because if I have to take 2 independent studies to get everything I want, then I'm going to independently study how to get out of everything. I will take a third on that course just for senior year privilege or whatever. Also, senior privileges should come back, please. Whoever is watching, listen to me, please. But yeah, I just don't push yourself into something that you shouldn't have to do or you don't want to do, because if you don't want to do it, then you're just going to make it, like, when I don't want to do something, I get really miserable, and no one wants to be around me because I don't want to be around them, and they know that, and I know that, so then it's just not happy for anyone. Like, half of the things I do, I'm just like, I wouldn't want to be around me sometimes too. It's okay. You can say it. It's okay. But yeah, just like, don't push yourself into something you don't want to do, period.
Sorry. I agree with Addie about the classes. So I was going to take AP Gov, and I took, in the past 2 years, I've taken AP Euro and AP US, and I was like, okay, like I can handle social study. And I was like, I also am taking currently CAP English, which I'll get to that in a second. But I dropped AP Gov because I was like, I do not want the workload. And just alone with taking CAP English, I'm also taking CAP French, which isn't that hard, but it's still another CAP class. But like for my CAP English, she follows the teacher follows the like guidelines from Clinton Community to a T. And so we have an essay due every week and a half, 2 weeks. So it's a lot. I agree with Addie. It's a lot of workload. But one piece of advice I don't agree with is fake it till you make it. So I agree that, like, yeah, I want everybody to be happy, but it's also okay to not be okay. I feel like when you fake it till you make it, you're just really masking what you actually feel. And then longer down the line, like, you'll end up feeling it later. So I feel like if you're not okay, like, be not okay. If you're coming to school one day, I've had really bad days. Coming to school one day, you just have that bad day. And then the next day you wake up and it's a new day, and you can choose, like, obviously everybody has a choice of what they want to be in that day, but I feel like masking it doesn't help it. So that's one piece I don't agree with.
I don't know if there's a specific, like, phrase that I don't agree with, but when people give me advice on things that I've been doing for, like, so long, and I know that I'm good at it, and they tell me how to do it or, like, a certain way that I should be doing it, it just makes me so angry, because if I've been working at it for as long as you have, or, like, I'm doing okay at it, then I just want to do what I want to do, and I just want to keep doing it the way that I want to do it. And maybe that's not the best way to go about it, and sometimes people are trying to help and they give you advice about things, but sometimes they're not. So, yeah.
Kieran, I've been like starting to tell people, like, I hope you have the day you deserve. And like at work I'll do it when they're like mean to me, and I'm like, oh, I hope you have the day you deserve. And then you can see their smile. They're like and then they like storm out. So just start, just saying that. But also, like when people are like, oh, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, that's lies. That's a lie. Because I believed it when I was younger. Ate an apple every day and I still got sick. So I don't agree with that because it doesn't work, so don't trust it.
I don't know if you guys like recently got your license or you had your license for a minute, but I guess this isn't like a piece of advice, but like, when like you're driving, and I have my license now, by the way, so it's not like I'm still learning, sorta. But I will drive with my mom, and she's like, Addie, you need to watch that speed. Like, bro, shut up. I'm literally going 2 miles per hour over the speed limit. And it's just like, okay, I literally have my license. Yes, I got a speeding ticket, but like, who cares? Like, it's fine. I learned my lesson. I pay a lot in insurance. Like, it's fine. Like, I already learned. So, like, can you stop now? But that's just what I don't agree with. I wish she wouldn't do that because it actually makes me want to kick her right out the car. Anyway, that's that.
I agree with both of you, the doctor and apple one. I have the immune system of a medieval peasant. I'm not even joking. Like, I get sick every other week, or I can feel it, and it's just horrible. And my stepmom is like the worst backseat driver ever. I can't. It's so bad. Especially when Layla's in the car with me. It's horrible because she'll start yelling at me while I'm trying to drive, and I'm just trying to talk to her. I'm just trying to have a nice conversation with her and Layla, and then all of a sudden, Emma, you need to watch the speed limit. It's 35 through here. It's 45 through here. Why are you going this fast? Oh my God, don't slam on the brakes. I'm just like, I'm in my car. I am driving my car. You are in my passenger seat. I like to put on like the air a little while I'm driving because I get a little warm. Why do you always have to make me mad by turning on the air? Why do you have to turn on the heat? Why do you have to turn on the air conditioner? No, but it just, I really agree with that. Kieran, you've changed me, really. So freshman year and sophomore year were like the worst years of my life, but Kieran and Riley, we were like a trio sophomore year, and I apologize for freshman year. I was not nice at all, but we are best friends now. He called me out earlier because freshman year there was a fire drill and we were all walking back inside, and I go, I like your trench coat. And it was really mean of me to say that because I knew I was being sarcastic and he thought I wasn't. He thought I was actually being genuine and stuff. But Kieran, you're my best friend. It's okay. We're okay, right?
Yeah.
I would have to agree with Kieran. I feel like the saying, treat people how you want to be treated and all is like good because I go by it, but then I feel like you could treat someone how you want to be treated, but you don't get that in return. Like, you may be having a bad day, but you're like, oh, it's okay. Like, I don't need to take it out on them. So you, like, try to put on, like, a happy face and, like, be nice. And then when you need that back, like, they just don't give it back.
Wow, those are some really good ones. I had something ready to go, and I'm going to go off because of the car thing. My dad never once, you know, however you get I'm leaving to go here, drive safe. Oh, drive safe. Never once did my dad say that when I would leave the house. My dad would say, drive fast and take chances. And every single time I'd be like, what the heck is this guy talking? Like, but you get into the car, and it's the same thing as the little kid, like, going on the monkey bars and someone yelling, hey, be careful. They're not going to be careful. They're a kid. They're supposed to make mistakes. They're supposed to do really dumb stuff. And I think just as a general rule of thumb, like, it might not be such a bad idea to have y'all make some mistakes, mess up sometimes. I don't think I've told anyone at Peru this yet. My wife and I are expecting a daughter in April. Yeah, drop that on the podcast. That's kind of cool. But I'll probably regret this in like 14 years. But you know, I don't necessarily think it's a great idea to be like, no boyfriends until this time. And I get the reason behind that. You want to be protective, but I also understand that, like, if you want to learn like who you're going to be in a relationship with, you better learn who you don't want to be in a relationship with. And it's probably a good thing to have to go through your first breakup. It's probably a good thing to have to go through those fights with your significant other because it's going to teach you something in the long run. But then in 14 years, I'm going to be like, no boyfriends. Be careful. Drive safe. I'm sure. But as of right now, that's kind of my perspective on things. But those are some really neat things that y'all brought up. Treat others the way they want to be treated, right? And don't expect anything in return.
Do you guys have a name for the baby?
Yes, not dropping that on the podcast.
Okay, what about after?
Wait, when is she due?
April 23rd.
That's 20 days after my birthday.
So guys, well, we should know the name by graduation.
No, she's not coming on the podcast. Who's this go? Do we keep going this way?
I just want to say one more thing. When Kieran brought up the whole, like, Emma thing, it kind of reminded me in 9th grade when he thought I was the meanest person in the world because of my RBF. So I just want to say, Kieran, I'm way better than Emma. And I have always been nicer. You just never talked to me, and that's why you thought I was mean. Sorry, I was shy.
I feel very in danger. Emma, we good? We good?
I don't know, are we?
Riley, we've always been good. Emma, we're good. We're good. We're fine. I don't know. Did we have beef?
Wait, do you agree with Layla's statement?
Yes. Oh.
Okay, hold up. I have to be diplomatic here. I agree with both. So you two can have the beef, and I'm gonna sit here and watch and record on my Chromebook. Okay, I'll dive. Emma, mean, but we're good. We're past tense. We're all good. Everybody's happy. I've also crashed my car, so we're good. My parents are terrible backseat drivers. Okay, I've crashed my car.
That got heated real quick. Anyway, the apple is for cholesterol, not to keep you not sick. Yeah. Fun fact: the apple is to keep your cholesterol levels down, so that's why it keeps the doctor away. Okay. Well, thank you for watching our first episode of the 2025-2026 F.I.S.H podcast.